Welcome back to Social Life in Peel. I'm your host, Jaimie Reynolds. This is the fundraising segment of our show. Joining me in the studio now are Roslyn and Nicole from A Child's Voice Foundation. Ladies, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having us.
Oh, my pleasure, my pleasure. You guys are always welcome here, you know that.
Good. Thank you.
Now, last time you ladies were here, we talked about Angel Hair for Kids. Today, we're going to be talking about Kids Lifeline.
Yes. Right.
What is Kids Lifeline?
Well, Kids Lifeline is a program of A Child's Voice Foundation. We actually work with families of sick children who are in financial difficulty. We provide a service or a product. Basically, we do what the government doesn't do or insurance companies don't do. There's a lot of cutbacks these days, and some of the kids are falling through the cracks, so we try to help them with products or services.
Excellent. And I was reading on your profile description that you guys like to provide a one-time fulfillment of needs or services. Why is it just one time? Because maybe sometimes it's an ongoing thing, or maybe people need it on a per-need basis. Why one time only?
Well, we're a small organization. Even though we've been around for the last 19 years, people aren't really aware of how much it costs for things, and we try to help as many kids as we can, so it's just a one-time of $1,000. If we had more money, it would be more.
And how are you able to assist these people, in what way?
We provide things like parking for the hospital for sick kids, or any hospital medication that the government doesn't pay for, special camps, special respites, small medical appliances, specialized food and clothing. The gamut is amazing, and it's things that you don't have a place to go and get, get funding for.
So you're telling me if I go downtown and spend the whole day downtown, I just have to bring you guys my parking ticket and you guys refund me my money?
Well, no. It doesn't work like that. No? Our kids are referred through healthcare professionals, doctors, social workers. And if you have a child that's going to the hospital for sick kids for say chemotherapy or whatever, they have to spend all day down there. They can't take a child on a bus. So they need to have parking, and the parking is astronomical. If you're going 3 or 4 times a week and you have to pay $25 to $30 a day for parking, it's a lot, and we will help with that.
Excellent. And how did you guys come up with this idea to start this charity? Were there a lot of people? Was there a great need in the community of people falling through the cracks, like you said, Roslyn?
Yes. Well, actually, that's in 1995 when we started. That's exactly, I saw the need, and I was trying to figure out how we could help. So,
was there a particular incident that opened up your eyes, so to speak? Well,
there's a whole bunch of stuff. I had somebody who wanted to finish school. It was a young boy, but he was at like a Covenant house or something, and he didn't have money for the bus. So we provided money, bus tickets for him, and he actually finished and he graduated. And so I said, okay, there's a need, and we're going to fill it, and that's what we did.
That's beautiful. Nicole, in what way can people help raise funds for this organization and for this charity?
Absolutely. So there's a whole variety of ways you can host your own fundraiser.
Let's talk a little bit about that one first. How does that work? How do people host their own fundraiser?
Absolutely. So it could be an idea. So let's say you want to have a walkathon or whatever you'd like. You maybe want to raise money at your school. You send in an application to us. We provide you with the application. And basically you host the fundraiser. You organize it. And it's yours to organize. So it's a lot of fun. Does
it have to be a healthy fundraiser? Can it just be like selling Krispy Kreme donuts or something?
Maybe not a walkathon, but selling Krispy Kreme donuts is fine.
We've had garage sales. We've had kids selling their toys. We've had lemonade stands.
Yes.
We just had somebody just asked for money.
You can be as creative as you can.
Yeah, which we like.
Yes, creativity is the best.
And what's the qualification process? I was going to say the application process. Maybe we can get to that after. But how do you qualify? Is there a certain threshold of income that you have to be under?
Oh, this is to apply for
help?
Yeah, under $62,000.
Okay.
And the application has to come in through a doctor or a healthcare professional or a social worker, because we rely on them to make sure that all the information is accurate.
Now, you guys are doing not only the people a service, but you're actually helping out the government a lot. Do you guys get grants at all from the government for doing the work that you do?
No, we don't. And what's very interesting is we work with a lot of agencies who already get government money. but they still come to us. And what's happening, we're finding, is the need is getting greater because what government programs are out there, they're taking off a lot of things that people can get. You know, you can get a wheelchair, but you can't get one with a battery. So, you know, what do you do about that? And then their income level too is, I think, is kind of high, but the need is there. You know, there's such a big need.
Now, before we actually started this segment, we were talking about this little guy here. He's
Isaac.
Isaac, he's one of your recipients, and
Yes.
let's talk about him. How have you guys helped Isaac?
Isaac, it was an amazing story, and I didn't even realize. We got a request out in Hamilton. This little boy has Dravet's syndrome. It's a form of epilepsy. It's very rare. The government wouldn't pay for his medication. His father was even going to sell his kidney to get the money. They came to us. We worked with her, the family, and we helped pay for the medication. The mother finally lobbied the government, and after like 6 months to a year, she got the government to actually pay for the medication. Isaac is the first one in Canada to have medication paid for his Dravet syndrome. So we're really pleased about that. We do have his story on our website if anybody wants to go and see a picture. And Isaac is doing very well. He's going to school, and it's great. So we're proud of that one.
How many people have you been able to help since the beginning of Kids Helpline?
Since the beginning, I would say possibly about 200 to 300. It's very slow because lots of times we don't have any money. So we have a long waiting list, and we take them in order. And, you know, but we need more funds. So if anybody wants to do a fundraiser, please give us a call.
And how are you guys able to get the word out about your organization? I know, Nicole, you might be able to speak to this really well.
Yes, so we are on social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. You can post, we respond to questions, so we are definitely accessible by that. And yeah, so at ACVF Canada.
I was going to ask, what's the tagline, or what's the address there?
Hashtag ACVF is our hashtag, and also on Twitter we are at ACVF Canada.
Now, you guys aren't just idle volunteers or idle employees here. You guys are busy like bees themselves.
Yes.
You guys were recently involved in Carasaga in some kind of fundraising challenge.
Yes.
What was that all about?
It was the Carasaga, it was the first annual Carasaga Charity and Community Challenge. It was actually a lot of fun. We just went, and we were able to get people on our team. So we threw the call out to anyone wanting to be on our team. We had about 40 participants on our team or so, and we raised money for the foundation. And you also got to go to Carasaga, experience the different cultures, answer some trivia questions. That's when the challenge aspect came into it, and win some cool prizes.
Really?
So yes.
Did you guys win?
We
No.
didn't. Yes. No, we didn't. Win, so.
No,
You can't lie on TV. It's in the contract.
Yes, I won.
Well, we're all winners when we're raising funds
Yes.
for kids in need. You guys have these really funky, psychedelic-looking bracelets. What are these about, and how can people get their hands on them?
They can just call us
Yes.
at the foundation and get them. And if you see us on the street, stop us and ask for a bracelet. I always carry them around.
You guys brought me one last time, and you brought some more this time
Yes.
around.
Yeah.
That's really awesome.
Yeah. We don't have a marketing budget, so we do what we can.
Yes, we kindly ask for a $2 donation for all of our bracelets and materials and stuff like that to show your support.
Okay, cool. Now, I was also reading on your website as well that you guys help people whose insurance doesn't cover certain things.
Yes.
I was under the impression that most insurance, especially if you get it from your companies, is pretty comprehensive. How is it that we could miss certain things that are so vital, like chemotherapy medicine for children? I mean, how can that go under the radar, so to speak? Are you guys like investigating as well, like why this is happening? Are we? How do I put this? Lobbying politicians. There is an election coming up, and these are some pretty vital issues because they've been making headlines recently.
No, to your answer. We really don't have a lot of time to do that. We do try to keep up with what's on the internet and by talking and working with some of our social workers, but no, we really don't. There's too much to get involved. Sometimes we used to get involved with special equipment that children were getting. We tried to find out why it cost more if you bought it here in Canada than the States. You know?
That's right.
So it's hard.
I understand that, and that's all the time we have for today. Stay tuned. Beast Mode with Declan is coming up next. You don't want to miss it.